Hey everybody, it's been a little bit since I've been on, but I've had something on my mind all day, and normally I would just type it out, but I want to get to a place where I can start recording these videos because some people just need to see it from somebody else to be able to relate to it a little bit more. So while I sit outside and enjoy the summer heat and the nice breeze, I'm going to chit chat with you guys a little bit. Well, I'm going to do the chatting. So here are my thoughts. The title will have something to do with be mindful or be careful what you ask for, what you pray for. Because if you're not clear about those things, you might get something that you don't want or not get something that you really do want. So here's my situation that's been on my mind throughout the day and that I often talk about with friends of mine who ask about, when are you going to get married again, or when are you going to have kids again, or blah, 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 blah. So I'm at a space in my life where personally I am so happy and fully in love with what I do, with my purpose, with my day-to-day activity. I am fully in love with that. And some people will ask you for your time, and normally people are quick to say, well, I don't have time. Well, guess what? If I say I don't have time, it truly means I don't have time. From day to day, I go from 7 o'clock in the morning till about 1 o'clock the next morning. That's my day. And there are things that happen throughout the day, but there are things that are required day to day to day. Now, do I get my rest? Yeah, I do. So here is where you have to be careful with what you pray for. So I could sit in a space now and say, I don't ever want to have a partnership again. I don't ever want to be in a committed relationship again. And guess what? That's what I would get. That's what would happen, because that's what I'd be putting out there energetically and spiritually. And so I know it's dark, but it's okay. So I could pray for that. But is that what I really want? I don't know. It's not even a focus. It's not something that's on my mind. I don't sit around day to day and say, oh man, I really wish I could have a partner. It doesn't cross my mind. So here's the other side of that. What I do enjoy though, and I wouldn't mind having again because I've had it, is sharing a home with somebody in a companionship style, like a best friend lifestyle. I've had the most amazing roommates throughout my life. However, two of my closest male friends had been part of that story. They've been my roommates. And I created the most amazing memories with those friends. And we're still very close friends today. Nothing ever happened with either of those guys. And let me tell you, one of them, everyone thought that something would have been happening because he was just so hot. Well, I'm sorry. Hot does not equate to me wanting to do anything, because I have respect. I have boundaries, not just for myself, but other people. And so I enjoyed the atmosphere that I had with those male friends and living with them. So I have no problem with that. I would love to have a male housemate, and I might pursue that avenue instead of, being in a long-term committed relationship. Say, let me just stay committed, stay focused on my purpose and what I'm doing for my clients right now, and with babysitting and all that other stuff that I have going on, and just live with a male companion, a male friend, somebody that when you come home, you can talk to them if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but you also get to create long-lasting memories with those people. So where does prayer come in that part? Should I pray for a male housemate per se? I could. But what if I'm not specific? What if I don't say, God, I want this type of housemate? And I could just get any male that's like, hey, I need a place to live. And that's not what I'm looking for. So you really need to be mindful of what you speak in prayer and what you ask God for. And until you know what you really want, don't ask for anything specific. Just say, God, lead me, guide me, show me. Whatever it is that is best for me and my life right now. Lead me, guide me, show me. Spirit, make it plain and clear. Right? Another topic where this comes into importance, and one day I'm going to do an actual whole video on this part, is your physical and sexual desires. And why this comes up would be because of something like that, where you cohabitate with someone of the opposite sex. Don't be very careful. Do not pray for God to take away your desires. Do not pray for God to take away your sexual urges, whatever it might be. Do not do that, because I promise you it will happen, and it will be at a time that you wish you didn't. And I speak from experience. I'm not going to say what relationship I was in, but there was a time in my life where I prayed for that and all of it disappeared. But it was a time where it needed to be there and it no longer was. So do not pray for that. Be very specific what you're truly asking for. What is the root of your prayer? You don't want God taking those things away. You want God to help you manage those natural urges that He put inside of you. Those are natural urges that God put inside of you in a time when you need them to be managed. Okay, be mindful of what you pray for, because you will get what you pray for, and you might not want what you get. Okay, so anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging with me, and I will chat with you soon.